Hey guys, TheInevitableSaiyan here, coming at you with this week's episode of Every Card is a Story. The card for this week is Super Destiny Hero Disc Commander, the original one, the Super, before they made the Secret and the Rare from the Legendary Collection and Raw Yellow Mega Pack and whatnot. Very interesting story behind this card. Not really, well, not maybe interesting, but kind of like inspirational, I guess. Actually, maybe not even inspirational, more so just a nice story. We're just going to leave it at that. A nice story behind this card right here. I got this card at one of the sneak peeks. I think it was around, like, Force of the Breaker, I want to say, was the sneak peek that I got this card at. But, you know, you guys know how I did with all that stuff. There was this long stretch of time where I just went to a bunch of sneak peeks, and I, you know, traded with a bunch of people, got all the new stuff from the sets, and then I took like a 3-year break from Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, and then I started back up with Yu-Gi-Tube, and then I stopped dueling when I started back up. But basically now, the story behind this card is Force of the Breaker was one of the honestly worst sneak peeks I ever went to. It was very, very dry and dull. There were not like any really good cards that came out of that set. There still aren't any good cards really memorable from that set. So it was one of those things that not a lot of people went to because it wasn't such a good set. The event was very, you know, dry and dull. There were not many people. Really just slow in general. I don't really know how to say it. I think my friend went there. Well, yeah, my friend went there with me, so that was kind of better. If he wasn't there, that would have honestly been miserable because it was such a boring sneak peek. I did not get like many trades at all, except for this. This was one of the things that I got. I remember I was literally just going. I was looking for some hero card. I think it was like, I want to say Captain Gold, although I think that might have came out after Force of the Breaker, but I was looking for some hero card to add to my collection that wasn't Disc Commander. I didn't even know this existed at the time. And I found this guy in like his early 30s, really nice guy, but really like he seemed to like just really want to get down to business with his trading. And he sees this like, you know, 13-year-old kid, 12 or 13-year-old kid, which was me, coming up to him asking for like a certain hero card. He's like, "Yeah, I got that." And he wanted a card from me that was like probably of, you know, equivalent value for whatever hero card I was looking for. He was like, "Oh, do you want to do this for that?" But there was some like something like I really liked that card, like my friend really wanted it, so I wasn't really prepared to give it up right away. And he was like, "Oh, but you know," I was like, "Well, let me see what else you have." So he showed me his binder, and I was like, "Oh, this is a nice card. Never knew this existed. Destiny Hero Disc Commander." He's like, "Can you do this and the hero card that I wanted for the card that he wanted?" He was like, I don't really know. That's really pushing it. I mean, that's a pretty bad deal on my end." I was like, "Oh, well, okay. Well, can you do the card that, or can you do this Destiny Hero Disc Commander and this other card?" He's like, "Oh no, that's not even that much better, kid." I was just like, and the trade wasn't really going anywhere, so I was pretty much just ready to walk away. Like, I wasn't mad or anything. I was understanding. I was just like, okay, you know, if he's not going to do this or this, then I really don't have any reason to trade with him, because I don't want to do this or the one card that I had just for that one hero card that I was looking for. I wanted something else because there was some reason where I thought that the card that I had was like more valuable or something like that. So I was basically just ready to walk away, and that's essentially what I did. And then like 2 seconds later, I was like, you know, "Hey, I'm sorry, you know, I'll see if anybody else has it." I walk away, and like 2 seconds later, he's like, "Hey kid, hey, come here." He's like, "Come back." He waves me over, and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Here, take it." He was like, Here's your hero card that you wanted, and here, take the Disc Commander for free as well." So he basically just went back to his original thing where he was like, "No way, that's never gonna happen," and was just like, "You know what? Now that I think about it, here, just take it." And and I was like, "Well, why? You know, you were pretty hell-bent on not doing that trade when I asked like 5 minutes ago." He was like, "Well, you know, you seem like a nice kid, and we need to get more people into this game. You know, just an act of generosity. Don't take it for granted. Here, take this card, and you know, just enjoy it." So thought that was super nice, because even like the people around him were kind of giving him a strange look, like, you know, "That's a really bad deal, dude. You just gave that, you know, 13-year-old kid me like a really, really, really one-sided deal in his favor." And he was just like, "Yeah, but you know, the kid's we have to do something to get more people into this game." So that was just a really nice act on his part. I thought that was really something that not a lot of other, I've only think about like one or two other people that I think would have the heart to do that. Just a super random nice guy that I traded with, and that's the reason why I got this Super Destiny Hero Disc Commander. Just I'll always think of that guy. He was really nice to me. And like I said, the age difference. He was like in his early 30s. I'm like 12, 13. He was just doing a good job trying to get more people into the game. So that's the story behind Destiny Hero Disc Commander. Make sure you guys give this video a like, comment your opinions below, and stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.